Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans around the world, welcome back to Combat Sports X. UFC 313 is bringing us one of the most intriguing title fights in recent memory. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev for the light heavyweight championship. This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of two very different styles, two dominant forces, and two men who believe they should be the king of the division. Pereira, a former kickboxing world champion, has taken the MMA world by storm with his devastating knockouts. But Ankalaev is a cold, calculated warrior who grinds opponents down and breaks their will. This is a fight that could shake up the entire division, and you better believe the hype is real. Alex "Potent" Pereira is one of the most terrifying strikers in MMA today. His left hook is legendary. Just ask Israel Adesanya and Jiri Prochazka. The Brazilian powerhouse has proven time and time again that if you stand in front of him, you're probably going to sleep. But here's the thing. Ankalaev isn't a guy who's just going to stand there and trade shots. He's a disciplined, methodical fighter who knows how to mix things up. He's got knockout power of his own, but his real strength lies in his grappling and control. Pereira has struggled against strong wrestlers in the past, so Ankalaev's game plan seems obvious. Drag him into deep waters and wear him down. So what makes this fight so unpredictable? Well, let's break it down. Pereira's biggest weapon is his striking, but he's also developed solid takedown defense. If he can keep the fight standing, Ankalaev could be in serious trouble. Pereira has that one-shot kill power, and he doesn't need to land clean. Just getting touched by that left hand could mean the end of the night. But Ankalaev isn't reckless. He's patient. He doesn't rush in. He doesn't get emotional, and he knows how to grind opponents out. If he can get Pereira to the mat early, slow the fight down, and make it ugly, he could neutralize the knockout artist completely. Fans and experts are completely split on this one. On one hand, you have the Pereira believers who say Ankalaev is just another victim waiting to be added to his highlight reel. On the other, you've got those who see Ankalaev's well-rounded game as the kryptonite to Pereira's striking. The odds makers have this fight razor close, and for good reason. It's truly a case of power versus strategy, and that's what makes it such a must-watch fight. There's also the storyline. If Pereira wins, he cements himself as one of the most dangerous champions in modern MMA history. If Ankalaev wins, he resets the division and proves that his grinding style is the future. And let's talk about the hype. Pereira's knockout highlights are everywhere, and UFC 313 is banking on his star power to bring in massive PPV numbers. Ankalaev might not be the biggest trash talker, but he's a nightmare matchup for anyone in the division. UFC fans know that this is one of those fights where anything can happen. The pre-fight energy is off the charts, with fans debating whether Pereira's striking is just too much for anyone at light heavyweight, or if Ankalaev is going to shut him down. So, what's the official prediction? This fight really depends on who executes their game plan better. If Pereira can keep the fight standing, it's hard to see him losing. His power is just too insane. But if Ankalaev gets him down early and keeps him there, he could easily win by decision or even grind out a late stoppage. My take? Pereira has improved his takedown defense enough to keep this fight where he wants it. And in a striking battle, there's no one more dangerous. I'm leaning toward a Pereira knockout, but don't be shocked if Ankalaev plays spoiler. Either way, we're in for an incredible fight. What do you think, fight fans? Will Pereira continue his reign of destruction, or will Ankalaev prove that wrestling beats striking once again? Drop your predictions in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and stay locked into Combat Sports X for the best fight breakdowns, predictions, and analysis. This one is going to be wild.